What's up, YouTube? I hope you guys seen the video where I posted it was the district attorney's office and the police commissioner. The charges were broken down because I really could not hear inside the courtroom. Even watching it when I got home on the laptop, I really could not hear all the charges. All of them pleaded not guilty. I really don't see how they feel they have a defense, being that this crime was caught on camera, and this is not sketchy surveillance cameras where you can't make out who it is, or I mean, it was clear, crystal clear. I did not see 12 people go before the judge. If you guys did, I know they came out 2 at a time, but I think I counted only 8. I did not see that that one that went to DR that was supposed to be back. I did not see him in court. If anybody else seen him, please let me know, because I'm just curious of where the heck he was. Also, the first one that turned himself in, I did not see him in court. I showed you guys in a video earlier of those 2 that came out with kind of smirks on their faces, and it was after they went back into the jail or holding area that Junior's mother yelled out murderer. It had to be hard to sit there, especially since she's seen the tape. I mean, this is not no he say, she say BS. These people are on tape. So 5. So the 5 that dragged him out of the bodega and participated in the knife attack are being charged with first-degree murder. And then everybody else is being charged with second-degree murder. And they gave their story of what happened, you know, not mentioning the sex tape, not mentioning that girl Stephanie. They're saying that they all gathered at the gang leader's house and plotted to go after rival Trinitarios gang member in another set called Sunset. And as they were driving around, Junior was walking, and that's how the chase began, because they thought he was with Sunset. I don't know if I believe that, and if they are rolling with this story, it could be the snitch from DR who told them what the plan was, and maybe they're protecting that young lady. But her father, I seen on a YouTube video, he gave an interview to the news, and, you know, he was mortified by his daughter's sex tape and stuff like that. He claims he doesn't know none of those gang members, because somebody, you know, at one point they were saying that was the gang member's sister, then it's a cousin, or now it's a relative, or somehow related to that girl Stephanie. So I don't know, guys. I don't know. I really don't know how I feel now, if I believe it was related to the sex tape. But it just was, I don't know. That boy looked just like Junior, and it's just a whole bunch of that we don't know. It really is a whole bunch that we don't know. As much as we've seen, because it's so public, there's still so much that we don't know. I posted a video of Junior's mother and father after the press conference. I want to start giving the father more recognition. It's just that we always see Leandra, and I guess as a fellow mother, that's where, you know, my heart gravitates towards more, and I don't mean no disrespect by it. So to all the dads out there, I don't mean no disrespect about it. I know his father is hurting as well. But did y'all see Leandra come out of there like a boss? I'm telling you, that woman, that's that motherly instinct. You know what I mean? That mama bear. We'll do anything for our kids. I remember my son got into an altercation, and this grown-ass man gonna threaten him or put his hands on him or tried to hit him. And I got my behind in that car, and I went over there. Now, I'm not from the streets. I don't pretend to have street smarts and all stuff, but when it's your kids, everything else, you don't even think about it. You just go into that protection mode. You know what I mean? Like, how dare you? You know what I mean? So, I felt bad earlier, but seeing Leandra after she came out of that courtroom really uplifted me, because if she could be that strong, and I know it's nobody but God and all the support, and she's very thankful of all the support, but seeing her after that courtroom, and seeing her strength and her resilience, like, she ain't going nowhere. She is going to see this through. She is going to see this through, and I'm happy about that. Thank you for the information. Somebody gave me information of a Facebook group. I would like to somehow get in touch with the family, because I would like to send something to them. And the next court date is 10/25. I seen on someone else's post, somebody said that that's when they're going to be sentenced. First of all, they have to select a jury. And speaking of which, I'm going to try to attach it to this video. One of the lawyers made a comment about the cameras in the courtroom, and he feels that his client is not going to get a fair trial. He doesn't want his client or defendant, he doesn't want him videotaped in handcuffs. But the judge had already made a ruling that the victim's family is not to be photographed or video recorded, and also the inmates in handcuffs. Okay, but this is what I want to say to this lawyer. You must be out of your damn mind, okay? Your client, which is the one who I believe delivered the fatal neck stab wound to Junior, the one that was crying. Your client is on tape, crystal clear, stabbing this boy. So if you think you're going to get a fair trial, I think the whole world has seen this tape. I have gotten comments from people from England. I don't want to leave nobody out. Virginia, Texas, all over. I don't want to leave nobody out. And thank you for the love. And thank you for watching my videos. And thank you for all the comments and the dialogue back and forth. I read all the comments and I appreciate it. And, you know, I'm not offended if someone shares a different opinion than me, because, listen, that's just the way it is. And, you know, we have a right to our own opinion, and you might see something that I didn't see. So we're just conversing. We are all affected by this tragedy. So I'm not offended, and please don't get offended if I don't agree with you or something like that. But I don't know how they're going to pick a jury, y'all. I do not. They better not. Don't pick me. Because guilty. I already know you're guilty. The whole world knows you're guilty. You know you're guilty. So I don't even know why we're wasting time or whatever. The only thing is, the ones that were not charged with first-degree murder, the ones that participated in the chase, I don't know how much time they're going to get. I don't know. I have a feeling that one or two of them might make bail. The ones that turn themselves in. Maybe. But yeah. I don't know, guys. I'm just, you know. Leandra gave me, you know, seeing her strength, that lifted my moods. Because I came home, y'all, and I made myself a drink. Okay? And I'm not encouraging self-medication or anything like that. But I just needed to relax and calm down. I don't know. So 10/25 is the next court date. And we'll see from there. And they're rolling with this story of they thought he was a member of a rival gang. And so to answer someone's question, I don't think that that girl Stephanie is going to... she's not getting charged. She's not. They're not. That sex tape thing is dead. We might have our own, you know, opinions and stuff like that, but, and it's a shame. It's really a shame. It really is a shame. I don't know if the 911 tapes, they're not really even talking about the bodega or 911 or the police on the scene. Their main goal with this court case is going to be to try these young men for his murder or anybody who had any kind of involvement. But other than that, after this is over with, if Junior's mom wants to take out a civil lawsuit against the owner of the bodega And maybe if she wants to sue New York City because of the 2 police that was just standing there, that's another trial. But who knows? After this is over with, who knows? You know, she just might be done with it, because regardless, she's not going to get her son back. And that's about it, y'all. Okay? Thank you for watching. Very exciting day. P.S. I'm going to change those damn batteries in the smoke detector, y'all. I'm sorry. I guess I'm just used to it and I don't hear it, but please, I'm going to change them. I promise.
Turn on 2 issues, please. All right. So due to a doctor's appointment, I wasn't at the earlier conference regarding the press, and I'd like to make a very brief application, if I may. All right. So, Your Honor, I respect the press and I respect the First Amendment. My concern in this case is that there's been tremendous coverage. The cameras have been in the courtroom, there's been video and still photography. And I believe that the First Amendment issues can be accomplished by print news just as well. Each time these defendants appear in court and there are video clips that go viral on the internet, there are still photographs, the public starts to form an impression. My concern is that down the road when we try to pick a fair jury in the Bronx, the public would have formed that impression, and there'd be a due process problem and a fairness issue. So my request is, if the court's going to allow it, just still shots from the neck up, no handcuffs, no DOC insignia, but my main request is that just print media be allowed and no still photos and no video.
All right. I ruled earlier before you came that there would not be any pictures or any photographs or video recordings of the defendants in handcuffs, and no one in the audience, family members, to be photographed or recorded. Your objection is noted in the issue of transparency. I granted the press's application. Anything further?
Yes, Your Honor. The second issue is that we're going to deliver a hard drive that covers about a terabyte of information, deliver that to the people. I think discovery is due around August 1st. Correct. Next motion is August 20th.
So, as you can hear, his attorney, that's the one that was crying. And that's the one that I believe delivered the fatal neck wound to Junior. His attorney is asking that they don't film him in handcuffs and only still shots and only from, you know, the neck up, because he's worried about him not getting a fair jury. It's a wrap. He is on tape. He is guilty as hell. It's a wrap, but whatever.